make sure you run it through the pastor.
Amen.
Huh? Don't get up and do something on your own.
That's
Then when the bottom fall out, then you got to go to the pastor.
That's right. Amen.
But why not talk to them in advance?
Amen.
Find out where their mind is.
Yes.
Find out how they're thinking.
Amen.
But I was looking at this here, and it talked about, you know, how that, you know, we think we know it all, and can't nobody tell us nothing. It's not like that, you know, because even as a leader, I listen.
Amen.
I may not agree, but I will listen.
Amen.
But you'd be surprised some of the stuff I hear. Huh? I'm like, if I still had, see, I was brought up on the farm. My daddy had chickens. Hello, somebody. And if I had chicken like daddy had back then, some of the stuff I hear, them chickens be walking backwards. So some of the stuff that I hear, it just plumb crazy.
It is. It is.
Don't make no sense.
No sense.
But I had to hear. I had to listen.
That's right.
So don't get mad. Well, I told Bishop. But Bishop didn't agree with you. I don't have to agree with you.
That's right.
But I did allow you to tell me what was on your mind.
That's right.
Huh?
True.
And God said, delete it.
All right now.
Huh?
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
But at least I heard you.
That's right.
Then watch this here. It may not be time for it then.
Amen.
That's true.
Huh? The time may be coming, but not now.
Amen.
And God will give a leader how to process it
Yes.
and how to, amen, bring it up again at the appropriate time.
Amen.
Hello?
Amen.
But now, on the other side of the spectrum, amen, don't you never get to a place where can't nobody tell you nothing.
Amen.
Because when you get to a place can't nobody tell you nothing, then you in trouble.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Hello, somebody?
Amen.
Don't say, don't never let the enemy tell you that I got more God than my leader.
Amen.
Amen. True. Amen.
Amen.
Because you're not the one that run the ship.
That's right. That's right, Dr. Bell.
Amen.
You occupying a pew or a seat,
Amen.
but you ain't running nothing.
That's right, Dr. Bell. True.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
You're not even losing no night sleep.
Amen. That's all right.
Hello, somebody. Amen. So that was it started out talking about the God of me. It talked about, we got talking about how that he had married into a family where he really felt like his in-law, especially his dad-in-law.
Amen.
Felt like he just was a nobody.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
Because he was a city boy. He wasn't handy. Glory to God. Amen.
Amen.
And how that he was trying to put a bicycle, put something together that his child he got for Christmas. And he couldn't get the screw to tighten up. At least he couldn't even get it started.
Amen.
Amen.
But in his mind, he had so much down pat that his father-in-law didn't like him, or they didn't care nothing about him, that he couldn't even receive instruction from him.
Amen. Amen.
And when his dad-in-law told him, said, son, said, that may be a reverse screw.
That's what he said.
Hello, somebody.
Amen.
And he thought for sure that his dad-in-law was trying to make a fool out of him.
Amen. He did.
But his dad-in-law was telling him right.
He was. He was.
In this business, they hear what you call a reverse screw.
Yeah.
Huh? They're not always tighten it to you right and loosen to you left. Sometimes on some reverse, depending on what purpose they serve.
Amen.
Huh? So everybody ain't trying to make a fool out you.
Amen, Dr. Bell.
That's why you don't need to predestine, come in with your mind already made up.
That's right.
How it's going to be. You got to come in open minded.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
And be able to listen. Not only listen, but be able to process it in your mind.
Amen.
You'd be surprised the number of people that show up for service with their mind already made up how it's going to be.
Amen. Amen.
Then God show up through the man of God with a message
Amen.
that don't coincide with how you feel it's going to be.
Amen. Amen.
And God even send an angel down and stand by to hand out blessing.
Absolutely.
But because your mind made up,
Amen. Amen.
saw something on TV, or you heard somebody on the radio. And when the time came for you to get your blessing, you misses it.
Amen.
Because that's the way God said it through the man of God.
Amen.
You gotta be careful with that.
Amen.
Amen? You can't let everybody pastor you.
Amen.
You can't now.
Amen.
Amen? Amen. You can't let everybody get in your spirit. Get in your spirit work. Your spirit realm. You can't do that.
Amen.
Amen. My pastor used to tell me all the time. I always say, I took it personal. You tell me all the time, glory to God. So when you go out there and witness to folks, just tell them about Jesus. No, just tell them your testimony.
Amen.
Invite them to serve.
Yeah.
Say, but you don't know what I'm going to say
Amen.
when I get up.
Amen.
Huh? No wonder feed them folks all that stuff, she said.
Amen.
She said, listen, your testimony, give your testimony, and zip it.
Amen.
That's what she said.
Amen.
Huh?
That's what she said.
But what we are tonight? Huh? We let folks talk to us.
Oh, yes.
We talking to them.
Oh, yes.
Not by our testimony. We trying to really get into that word and explain to them what the word means. Can I tell y'all something about the word? The word changes.
Amen.
Dr. Bill.
Depends on the time.
Yeah.
You can read a scripture that you know you read last week or last year. It does not mean the same today.
Amen.
But the word deals with time.
Amen.
Huh? And when you grow to that point where you can receive it and understand it, God says, now here you go.
Amen. True.
Amen.
So you don't believe that.
Yeah.
Huh? But the God of me,
Yes. Yes.
you know, in our school wisdom lesson on Sunday, we were talking on Sunday, and they talked about how that some of God's folk get unteachable.
Amen, Dr. Bill.
Can't teach you that. Hello, somebody. Amen. You not grown this class.
Amen, Dr. Bill.
Amen.
Amen.
You instead of being a participant, now you're a hymnal.
Amen.
All right.
Absolutely.
It ain't supposed to be like that.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen.
That's right.
Y'all will always come with an empty bucket.
That's right.
Amen. I told the Lord I want to be fed tonight.
Amen, Dr. Bill.
Let me hear something.
Amen.
When Apostle Paul made that bold statement, said, listen, I just want to know him. And the power of his resurrection.
Amen.
Saint, we got to bust a move one day.
Amen.
They're going to come a transition one day.
Yes.
And today, if it happens, huh, we might not be ready.
Right.
Huh? So God take our time and instruct us and teach us. To give us a place to understand how he operates. That's just the truth.
Amen.
You know. But the God of me, you can't get rid of it. Yeah, guess who's gonna be there all the time? Me? Y'all ain't saying that.
Amen.
Huh? You can get away from the crowd all you want to. Huh? Now all of them know is gone. Then guess who's gonna start talking? Huh? Then you're gonna find your problem still there.
Amen.
Dr. Bill.
Because the problem wasn't them.
Amen, Dr. Bill. Amen. Amen.
The problem lies within you.
Amen, Dr. Bill. Absolutely.
Yes.
Hello?
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Saints of God, when Apostle Paul made the bold statement, I think it was to the Corinth, he said to them that, you know, you all ought to be teachers.
Absolutely.
But instead of you being teachers,
Yes.
you yet got to be taught.
Amen. That's right.
Huh?
Truly. That's right.
Anybody know why he made that statement? Huh? Because we're still trying to get our agenda over.
Amen, Dr. Bill.
It's not about our agenda. It's about what the Lord is saying, what God is saying through his word.
Oh, yes.
Amen.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Oh, yes.
It never ceased to amaze me. All I do is give you 2 minutes to talk.
Amen, Dr.
You're going to
Bill.
go back to something you want to say.
Amen, Dr. Bill.
Huh?
Amen.
I be like to myself, what do?
Amen. Amen.
Huh? But you got to stick with what the word is saying.
Amen, Dr. Bill. That's it.
Huh?
That's
have anybody heard what I've said? Yeah, it happened. Huh? A minute happened. Suck it up and let's go.
Amen, Dr. Bear. Amen. Truly.
Huh?
Truly.
Nothing about yesterday can help you today.
Amen.
Oh, somebody, y'all ain't getting it.
Amen. Say it. Say
Huh?
it right. Say it. So right.
They put that ISOS, what it is, update. It came on the last two phones I got first. They just said, oh, they're going to download them automatic. You know, and then they said we tried to download it, but your phone wasn't plugged up. And we're going to try it later. The phone talking to me. And so I said, well, I guess I better plug the phone up. And so I just plugged the phone, let it stay plugged up all night long. And they still didn't do it. Yeah. So then finally I went to setting and I downloaded it myself. Now 2 weeks later, all my other devices decided, you know what, we got to do an update. Huh? They run 2 weeks behind the newer phone. Hello, somebody. Amen. And then when you read the updates that they do, they always tell you about it to stop fraud and to stop these bugs and viruses and things like that. Hello, somebody.
Absolutely.
Because why? It does that because they know people are hacking in.
That's true.
People are doing things. They what I'm trying to listen to me now. It's the same way with our soul.
Yes, Dr. Bear.
When you refuse to listen,
Amen.
and can't nobody tell you nothing,
All right.
Lord, they ain't gonna tear you down.
Amen, Dr. Bear. That's what he's doing.
You still trying to operate.
Amen.
Hello, somebody.
Amen.
Off yesterday.
Amen.
All right.
That's why I can't understand why people can't come to service and be in service like they're supposed to on schedule. God understands you gotta work.
Amen.
He understands that.
Amen.
He's not gonna hold that against you.
That's right.
But you just not coming to service, you
That's
make
right.
excuses just not to come.
That's right.
You so far behind.
Yes.
Amen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But to come and be in every service, but refusing to listen.
Amen. Amen.
Bishop, how you know? How you know I'm refusing to listen? I listen to your testimony.
Amen, Dr. Bear.
I just sat here and said, go.
Amen.
Within 2 minutes,
Amen.
tell somebody, I found exactly where you at.
Amen, Dr.
Because you
Bear.
steady going back.
Amen.
And God said, what about now?
What about
What
now?
about now?
What about now?
I shared with you all about my iPhone 4. They forced me to get rid of it. Tell somebody. It wouldn't let me. Number one, I couldn't download no more software. Then number two, they fixed it so that I couldn't even recharge it. So we'll get it.
Oh, wow.
Huh? Plug the device in to charge up, it wouldn't even charge up. Hello? And then, watch this now. They discontinued the charger. Oh, we're going to get it. So you might can go on Amazon, you might can find something. So but we discontinued all that. Why? Because the iPhone 4. We want it gone.
That's what they said.
You don't need that phone no more.
They said.
Y'all ain't saying that. But I was intended, I was insistent to hold on to it. Well, if I can get these 6 more months out of it, every year, I can get 6 more months.
Amen.
I'm going to get one, but 6 months later?
Amen.
No, you finna get rid of that now.
All right.
The same way we are when we refuse to hear the new message. Not a new message, but God speaking to us through the Word.
Amen.
Huh?
Dr. Bear.
To prep us for today.
Yes.
Huh? What they preached to us got us ready for what we are now. What you're hearing now, getting you ready for what's about to
Oh,
follow.
yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Huh?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
When Bishop Ronnie Brown made that statement and said, there's a storm
Yes, it is, Dr. Bear.
out on Life Ocean.
Yes.
Huh? And it's moving
Yes.
this old way.
Amen.
Yes,
Huh?
Lord. Jesus.
If your soul not anchored in Jesus,
Oh, yes.
you will slowly drift away. Or
Amen.
surely drift away.
Amen.
Hello, somebody.
Amen.
Do you not understand that our soul is under attack?
Yes, it is.
Amen. True.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So-
Salvation is getting rare.
Oh, yes.
Amen.
Oh, yes. Yes, Lord
When I first started pastoring, and I was prospective clergy of the month, and they asked me a question. They said to me, what do you think is your biggest challenge since you've been pastoring? I've been trying to catch the young people's mind. I'm still trying to figure them out. Well, here I'm saying 27 years later, still saying the same thing. What is the Lord I can say to catch these young folks now? Huh? Because the young folk, they got a mind, and it's certainly not on God. And the enemy is certainly destroying them.
Yes, he is, Dr. Bell. Yes, he is.
And I want to help them.
Yes, we do.
Huh?
Absolutely.
I want to show them
Yes, Lord.
by being examples.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
There are better things out there.
Amen.
But while I'm trying to focus and get a message for the young people, I got the older folks that ought to know better, saying, I'm trying to be young myself.
Amen. Now that's it. Now that's it.
And that really shouldn't be on your mind.
Amen, Dr. Bell. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Don't you know your knees hurting for a reason?
Amen. Say that. Say that. Say
Don't you know your leg cramping for a reason?
that. Say that, Lord.
Your eyes getting dim for a reason?
Amen. Say that.
So why you trying to be young?
Amen, Dr. Bell.
Huh?
Amen.
God gave you the sign.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Y'all ain't saying that.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
You ought to be in a place where you're praying with me,
Amen, Dr.
for
Bell.
me.
Amen.
To get a message, let's catch some of the young people's mind.
Amen, Dr. Bell.
Huh?
Amen.
Like I'm tired of hearing about the young people getting shot, young people dying. You ought to feel the same way.
Amen.
We got to do something. But Pastor Crenshaw was around. He's always saying, we ought to be bombard heaven. Huh? Bombarding heaven for to get an answer.
That's what he said.
To try to help these young folks.
Absolutely, Dr. Bell.
Huh? God didn't tell all of us to get in the street and boy.
No, he didn't.
Huh? I believe he want all of us to help.
Amen.
It's true.
Huh?
Absolutely.
It ain't about you going and getting all that dyeing your hair black.
Amen. Amen, Dr. Bell.
Huh?
Amen.
You still ain't young.
Amen. Amen. No, you're not.
Huh?
No, you're not.
But you're a mentor.
Amen.
You're an example.
Amen.
Y'all be trying to help me.
Amen. Dr. Bell.
Yeah. Number one, we got to get them in the building.
Amen.
Huh?
That's it.
And I shouldn't be up in here trying to sell crack to get them up in here.
That's it, now, Dr. Bell.
You got to get a young folks something they want.
Amen.
That's what they say.
Huh?
That's what they say.
No, I'm trying to give them what they need.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Huh?
Yes, you are.
Y'all ain't talking.
Yes, Lord. Truly true.
So we got to get me out the way.
Amen, Dr. Bell.
Huh? We done got of age. Huh? Married, some here.
Amen.
Huh? But we still want to flounce everything.
Amen, Dr. Bell.
We want to show and tell.
Amen, Dr. Bell.
Y'all want to be examples.
Amen. Amen. Absolutely.
Y'all ain't talking.
Amen. Absolutely.
Me.
Me.
I got to look good.
Amen. Amen.
I'm going to be quiet as y'all talk.
Amen.
But you know, I just thought on that song that I love to hear about old man death when he came to the lady, knocked on her door, and she said, "Who there?"
Amen.
Said, "Come on in."
Amen.
Whoever you is. He walked in and said, "I'm deaf." She
Amen.
went to holler and scream, but I'm not ready.
That's what she
I
said.
said, "Calm down, woman. Calm down, lady.
That's what
I
he
didn't come at you.
said.
I was next door checking on ball. I came to get in, but I heard how pretty you were."
Amen. Amen.
I said,
Amen.
man.
Amen, Dr. Bell.
You sure look good.
Yeah.
Huh?
Amen. What he said.
They talked a while, and she made them give her a promise. Said, "Can you give me some sign before you come?" He said, "I'll give you some sign." As that time went on, said she had to get some glasses, had to get false teeth,
Yes. Yes.
had to get a wig.
Amen, Dr. Bell.
Oh, y'all
Make
ain't
it
saying
plain.
that.
Make it plain.
Huh? Skin started wrinkling up.
Amen. Yes. Yes.
So she was sitting in the house one day and she's looking. She said, man, but I still look good. Huh? Because she got something for the winkles. Huh? Got something for the headpiece. Some nice designer glasses. Y'all ain't saying that.
Amen.
Another knock on the door.
Yes, another knock.
Y'all didn't hear the song?
Amen.
Huh? And knock this time and said, she said, come in. Whoever you are. He walked up in there. I'm there.
Amen.
Y'all ain't talking?
Amen, Dr. Bell.
She said, oh, you in the neighborhood. No, mama, I ain't in the neighborhood this time.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen, Dr.
This
Bell.
time I come at you.
Come at you. Oh, yes.
You said, but I ain't ready.
Huh?
You told me you'll give me a warning. He said, I gave you some warning.
Oh, yes. Yes, he is.
I gave you warning.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
You
is.
think the fact that you can't run like you used to,
Amen.
you don't know what that's for?
I know. I
Huh?
know.
Because when you had, you ain't got to run no more.
Yes, you right. You right.
Can we y'all stay with me a minute in the word?
Amen.
Huh? It said we're going to walk those streets of gold.
What
And
said?
it said we're going to have to run. I'm losing somebody. I'm losing somebody. Huh?
Then it said. Then it said.
So walk those streets of gold.
Yes.
Make it plain. You in the
And God done shouted the step up now. You try to run now if you want to.
All right.
teach.
I'm in the wrong house.
Amen.
I'm in the wrong house.
Amen.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Amen.
Teach it. Teach it.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Teach it.
What I'm trying to say is, you know, God has got into a place. I'm not trying to kill nobody.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Hello. The day I was on the job, and my youngest son, he was working with me, and it was 2 flights of steps. He just, he ran up and he ran down. So the old man I was talking about earlier, hey, mister. He said, yeah. I thought you was out here. He said, what you want? I said, did you see my son run down those steps? Yeah, son. I used to do that.
Amen.
Now you can do a lot of stuff.
Amen.
That's the truth.
Don't try no more.
Amen.
God will start slowing you down.
Yes, He will.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
How many of y'all here now
Yes.
run up to the stop sign doing 100 miles an hour? Y'all don't understand what I'm trying to go with. Huh? You can run up to the stop sign you want to doing 100 miles an hour. Guess what? So God got to slow it down.
Amen, Dr. Bill.
Huh?
Yes.
The end in front of us.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Huh?
Yes, it is. In front.
Listen. Don't do it tonight, but tomorrow when you're out riding. Take a poll on who driving fast and who just taking the time. Just enjoying the scene. Most older folk now. They're enjoying the scene. They ain't trying to get nowhere. You know why? I already been there.
Amen.
But young folk, they go. But y'all ain't saying that. The God of me. Huh? Don't get to a place where can't nobody tell you that.
Amen, Dr. Bill.
Huh?
Amen, Dr. Bill.
Listen. Listen. Like my mentor shared with me. He that learned to chew the meat and spit the bones out.
Amen.
It don't matter what you think no more.
That's right.
Well, I just don't agree with it. What's dumb?
Amen.
Huh? Go before the natural judge. And you done broke the law.
Amen, Dr.
That was
Bill.
written.
Amen, Dr. Bill.
They said, well, approach the bench. Huh? Why haven't you been doing this here? Well, Judge, I really don't believe in that. He said, that's your answer? Huh? That's your answer? You really haven't been convicted? You really don't believe that?
Amen.
You never believe that? That's your answer?
Amen, Dr. Bill.
Pay the bill on the way out.
Amen.
Y'all don't believe that, do you?
Amen.
It's what's ready.
Yes.
That's right. Yes, it is.
Ain't what you believe.
Amen.
It's what's ready.
That's right. Amen.
Huh?
Amen. Absolutely.
This is what the law said.
Amen.
This is what you got to do.
That's what they say. Amen.
I'm listening. Huh? And that's part of growing up.
Amen.
Part of growing up is
Absolutely.
when can I just drop my pride?
Amen, Dr. Bear.
Stop getting in my business.
Amen.
When can I just accept it?
Amen, Dr.
Huh?
Bear.
When?
When?
Huh?
When?
I had to die out of me.
Yes,
Amen.
absolutely.
Huh? When I tell y'all, literally so, Pastor was ringing this bell.
Amen, Dr. Bear. Yes, she was.
Every time she throw it, hit bang!
Amen.
This bell was going off.
Amen.
Because I had to die out of me.
Amen.
And she could find me in the Word. I'm so thankful.
Yes.
I never relied on flesh.
That's right, Dr. Bear.
Because me wouldn't took it.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
Because I trust him.
Absolutely.
I had to take it.
Had to.
Huh?
So glad. So
I'm listening.
glad.
Come on. Chapter 13, found chapter. The God of me.
Amen.
I'm listening.